bit of an idiot this morning. I forgot to close this catch. So anyway, this field will be done twice. Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope everyone's well. Just here, we have had a good week actually. Weather's been good. Managed to get spring barley, finished combining. Chris came from Home Farm, so got some bits of that. Moisture was slightly high, so we had to prop corn it. It's like basically an additive you put on the grain, so we crimped and prop corned it straight away so we can store it okay. We've got no dryers on the island, so we've got videos of that we'll show you. We're just here at the moment and we are reseeding some more grass. It's just kind of spitting with rain. It's still dusty, but it's spitting with rain. Covers on for the stock box. We're putting on Italian ryegrass in here, 44 kilos a hectare. We're going not that quick because we're trying to chop in quite a bit of weeds. It's light sandy land down here. Had seed potatoes in, but we left it because it was so dry, and then the weeds come through, and then we've kind of been working through the different fields to get them in. But yeah, good to get this in. This field, you can see below us actually, that has had maize in. There's maize stubble there. This block of fields that go around the back there, they're swapped. So this field I'm in now has had potatoes this year. This will go into foraged maize next year. So yeah, show you a few things we've been getting up to, and we'll speak to you all in a bit. So Chris is here, getting the last of the spring barley done. Poor yields. Straw's okay. This was drilled pretty late, end of May, and it's been very dry. So it's, I think we're getting, it's about half a ton of Vergy, which is, yeah, it's rubbish basically. It's like 1.3 tonnes the acre, 1.2 tonnes the acre. But we know it's a risk we take. Plants get so late. Some years it pays off. We can get a ton of Vergy sometimes, 1.1. But this year it's not the year for it. Actually, the straw is actually not too bad. It's a bit of straw. It's nice and clean, so still worth it. Straw's gonna be expensive to bring in from the UK this year, so it's good to get it in and get it done. We didn't actually think we were going to get it combined because the weather looked a bit rubbish, but surprisingly we burnt this off, and yeah, it's coming at like 17%, 16%. But we've spoken to another guy, Ollie Simmons from a PAV, and he's coming with his crimper. We're actually going to prop corn it, so that'll just preserve it, and it'll crimp it or roll it and treat it with additive. That's allowing us to combine at a slightly higher percentage. There's no dryers on the island. Might surprise people, but there's not enough cereals really grown to justify dryers. I suppose we should look at a mobile dryer, but most of the time we basically combine it and we'll just wait for it to be less than 15%. Ideally we'd be like kind of 14, 13. Then we can just store it. We actually store it in sacks, like the sack there, those white tote bags, and then we store it and then we crimp it as we go. But we are basically, we want to get it done in this weather window. We don't want to miss the chance, so we're doing it at 17%, and then we'll treat it straight away, and then it'll be fine, and we can feed that stuff first. So good to get it in, and hopefully get all this baled as well next few days. That's about as big a combine we can get in the islands. Any smaller, any bigger doesn't fit down our roads, so we have to do it like this. Anyway, I'll let me move my car out of the way. I'm in the way. This is how we unload it. Basically put it into the bags and then put it back into the shed like this. One day we will like to try and build yeah, we'll have a proper grain store, but we only do about 100 tons, so it's not really worth us at the moment building a proper store for it. So it's cheaper for us just to do it in the bags, easier for our storage and handling. So John's here now from Home Farm Contractors in his 130, the Krone Bigpack, getting it all baled. I'll say again, not the hugest amount. Anyway, it's all a bonus. Combining is all done. It's we got, yeah, from these two fields up here, it's 0.5 a tonne of G, which is about just over a tonne an acre. The other field we just done, that's got a bit better. That was 0.65, a little bit more. I say it's had pretty much no rain, so can't really complain. But straw's not bad considering. I say it's nice to get it baled. Quite nice stuff, nice and clean. So it's good to get it all baled. And we'll get this all picked up tomorrow. All of these bags here, they've all been crimped and prop-corned. So they go back in the shed and they'll be ready to feed when we need to. All this straw will be used for either bedding or for young stock feed. Sometimes get quite a few comments saying how that tractor copes with the big baler. I think it copes because it's obviously only a small combine. It's not a big header, so the swaths aren't huge. The same with when it goes on the haylage or does baling, the silage of things. It's only 4 metre rake, so it's not big swaths, so that's how the tractor copes. But it's working hard. You know it's there. All of these fields now, they'll be going into a grass clover lay. So we're going to get a slurry spread and then they'll be rotate and roll in perennial ryegrass red clover. also been cracking on more reseeding, and we are doing that now. Got the stocks box on with the rotavator. So many little flies this morning, everywhere, loving the lights. Yeah, cracking on, we've got the rotavator on. Stocks box here tells us 38 kilos a hectare. That's of a white clover perennial ryegrass mix, and we're going 4.6k. Can go quicker, and the rate will adjust, spread it how much you want, but like they just see there is a bit of weeds, and we're trying to just take out any of the trash, so we don't want to go too quick. We want to make sure we kill it all, because the grass herbicides, grass weed killers we now have available to us are pretty useless. So you want to make sure we get a nice clean bed. Look, the ground conditions are stunning really. It's come out really well, so hopefully it's doing a really nice job, and the grass will emerge in a few weeks time and there's plenty of moisture. So yeah, all good. Hopefully a good day before the rain comes. It's supposed to be Saturday lunchtime, rain is coming, they say. It looks a bit unsettled from Saturday, Sunday. Hopefully good again from Tuesday, so that's good. So, bit of an idiot this morning. You just saw me, I said I was sowing this field. Still new to this machine, and I forgot, stupidly, calibrating it this morning with a seed. A little flap here where you put the box, and then you basically, that flap opens up. This here, this unclips, this opens up. You put a little box, put a bit of seed through, and you measure it, and that's how you then meter it, and it measures all the pulses, and that's how you calibrate it. I forgot to close this catch. So I did this field, but that catch was left open. So it was dark when I started. That's my one excuse. I got back and there's grass everywhere, and there's loads of grass on the machine. And I was thinking when I went back to the farm, why has it done that? But just come back to carry on and realised I left that bloody catch open. So anyway, this field we done twice. There is a bit of seed. There is some seed around, but it's going into a permanent lay, so I don't really want it to be not very good. So we'll just whiz over it again for the second time today. But anyway, we'll get going. Still nice weather. Hasn't rained yet, so we'll get it done. And this field should be like a lawn now, because it's now nearly double the seed. I'm just wary of wherever the seed went, so we'll crack on and get it done. So also as well, exciting, new sheds come. Well, this is the new shed. We've put a shed up. This is where our pack house yard is. Just been clearing and pushing back a bit of the cutting backs on the hedge ready, so we're ready to kind of get it in there. Yeah, it's basically going from, they've just been marking out those little white dots there. That's where the beams will be going in. Another one there. We'll be going from this area along to there. That is basically, so these are all the new bits come today. The guys from BLD will be down to unload it and start on Monday. But basically we just need some more storage space. We haven't got enough room. Need room to store empty boxes, fertiliser, ton bins and machinery. Just takes up lots of room with us doing our events now. At the main, like on the original family farm, that shed space gets taken up a lot now. Around October, November time, our pumpkin events are a bit short space, so big sheds will require a bit more space, and it'll also give us a chance if we want to increase our cooler space in the original pack out shed through here. That's where the cooler is. We can increase the cooler. At some point we might need to increase and put more potatoes, more seed potatoes in the coolers. So we're not doing a cooler this year, but depending on what happens with the potato game and how much we grow, we might have to increase the cooler space going forward. So this shed here will then mean we can store uncooled, like the original kind of how we used to treat the seed. They can go in the wooden boxes in the seed tray in this shed, and we can increase the cooler space in the other shed. So keep you posted on this. They start next week. So Sunday morning, rain has come today. Yeah, glad we've pushed back. We're due to cut maize this week. just out to go and have a look actually and see where we're going to cut, because we've got about 100 verges to cut. We've got 150-ish left. I'm going to cut 100 as we go and see which varieties we cut. Thomas looks like he's off to mow the lawn. In his splash chute. Winter's coming, isn't it? But yeah, we've had 11 mil of rain overnight, which will be good. Good for all the reseeds and things, but we're going to just head around now, have a look at the maize varieties and see. Done a few different varieties this year, so we'll see which ones look the best. It's always hard to tell on the thing, but yeah, going to have a look and see what they're like.